Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to make this beautiful, bountiful bee. This is a really cool activity. I'm going to show you how to do this trick, creating all of this geometry with minimal tools. So the line tool is the top tool we're going to use to create this. And believe it or not, I'm not going to need to click on another sketch tool throughout this entire activity. So I'm going to go ahead and start by clicking on the origin. Now I know how tall this thing's going to be, so I can go ahead and add the dimensions as we draw. So draw the first line. You can see here that the dimension is highlighted and currently reads 88. I'm going to make that 90 millimeters. The enter key, and so long as I don't click the after I've placed the line, I can continue. So through the first line, you can see I still haven't clicked again. So that's how I was able to add that dimension. I'm going to draw a horizontal line here. This one's going to be 26 millimeters. So I clicked and release, 26 millimeters. I click and release. Now I need to make this arc that's right there. And as I mentioned, I'm not going to go back up to the tool ribbon. What I'm going to do is just take the mouse back to the point I just clicked on and just hover it. Just hover the mouse over that. And if it's your first time, sometimes a little trickier, but once the software gets used to you doing this, hover over it and then pull it away, and it'll recognize, hey, I want to switch between those tools. And I'm going to put the mouse a little bit better than halfway up and just outside. Click and release. Of course, if I try to go with a curve again, that's not going to work. So I'm just going to go click on that endpoint again, and we're going to restart. But I don't need to go to the tool because the tool is still there. So I'm going to click on the origin. This time I want the line to be the same length as the previous horizontal line. So we'll just hover over the endpoint of the first line I wanted to create, and put your mouse so that the line is horizontally constrained and vertically constrained to the previous line. Click and release, and then again bring the mouse back so the cursor is on top of the endpoint, and now it's just a matter of tapping with a single click on the endpoint of the upper arc. So right now I've got the height fully constrained, the width fully constrained. Now it's just a matter of determining the locations of these center points. So we'll use our dimension tool, shortcut key D on the keyboard. We'll dimension the height of both of those points. Click and release. That's 31. And then click and release. Click and release. And that's 64. And you can see that's now fully constrained. Everything has turned black. Tap the letter P on your keyboard to turn your planes off if that's bugging you. Now to do the inside, we can do this in one quick step. I'm going to take the offset tool, identify everything we would like to offset, which is everything. So I'm just going to drag a window. And then the arrow may be on the outside, it may be on the inside. We're going to drag it to the inside a little bit, and then click an empty space and type the offset measurement, which is 12, and you're done. That's all she wrote. So believe in yourself. You can do this.